Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been able to tell by the intro or by the tree laying behind me, we have had some heavy storms run through the area this week. And so it's kind of funny. At one time, somebody asked me, Carl, how do you determine what you want to film for the week at the cabin? Well, I kind of let the cabin and nature determine what we're going to do week by week. But we got our work cut out for us this morning. I'll have to start by getting this off the garage and house first, and then I think we're going to start cutting up wood. So here's the first view of the top of the garage. It looks like we missed our solar panels, and I think the ridge vent is okay. It looks like it's just leaves that are on top of the ridge vent, but I'm going to start dissecting this tree and I'll tell you more once we get it all off. All right, a little quick update. I couldn't take the camera with me up on top of the steel roof because if any of you have ever had a steel roof, you realize real quick how slippery it gets, especially when you have chainsaw shavings all over the place. But we have no damage done to the roof of the garage, luckily. The stovepipe is underneath those leaves, but it looks like that isn't damaged either. So now I got to figure out how to pull this stuff off the cabin without wrecking anything. And this one little dent is the only damage that the cabin took. I'll kind of put my hand in the screen so you can see a comparable size. When this treetop came down, everything is as I found it. It just barely hit the cabin and bounced over, but that's the only damage that the cabin took. I'm pretty surprised and I feel pretty blessed. God was definitely looking out after us on this one. All right, folks, it is the moment of truth. Behind me, we've got this ancient Sears Craftsman wood chipper. And my wife got this thing off of a community marketplace. And the guy was giving it away for free because he couldn't get it to cut wood. It would run really good, but it wouldn't grind. And if you notice on the handle here, somebody has jimmy rigged this clamp, and I can't get it off. I'm not going to take it off. But look, it's holding back this lever. When I first got this thing, it was just laying loose there. It wasn't holding that lever back. And I started to read the warning labels. And the warning label right next to that clamp says, "Warning, will not cut until this lever is engaged. Keep hands away." I don't think the guy ever engaged it. So last fall, when I got this, I fired it up and engaged that handle, and she cut great. So we got a free wood chipper out of the deal, and I'm gonna go ahead and this will be the maiden voyage. We'll see how this thing operates. Hopefully it works, and if nothing else, I got it for free. I guess I can't complain. we're pretty much got everything cleaned up off the top of the cabin. I think I'm gonna end this video right here. We're gonna keep it a short video because it is boiling hot out. And you can see we went from rainy, crappy weather this morning to the sunlight is so bad right now. I gotta move this camera. We can't get any decent lighting in here, so we'll move back into the canopy of the trees. But yeah, we've got the house kind of rescued. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more cleanup of the trees. I just wanted to do a quick video touching base with you as to where we're at. My daughters, as you know, are getting married. And so these videos that you watched are a little bit pre-recorded because as you watch this, I'll be at the wedding for my oldest daughter. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me this week. Sorry we didn't have anything too exciting. The cabin is in great shape there, hey? And we have no holes going through the roof of the cabin or the garage. We had that little bit of damage on the back side of the cabin where it does have a dent from a big limb that fell down. But otherwise, I think we're doing good. We got a lot done. I got some wood cut up. Everything's kind of cleaned up. We're gonna leave it at that, and then we'll see what happens next week. Yeah, it's not always glamour and glory up here. It's a lot of work that goes with the cabin. So we're getting close to fall. I want to get a lot of this wood split up and get everything prepared for the winter months because it gets colder than heck up here, and I want to be prepared. So thank you guys so much for your patience and for joining me this week on Carl's Off the Grid. I appreciate your support. We'll catch you next time, and try to get out and outdoors. Enjoy this beautiful earth that God has left us with.